Sometimes it's a challenge as a busy parent or just doing adulting, right? So you want to make things easier and efficient in your life. Mariefiebach has always helped us do that at the dinner table or the breakfast table. And today, looks like we're going to have a little bit of fun. Gosh, it's like 6 in the morning, Allison.
Rough week so far, you know?
Today we are making vanilla extract. That's something that we've talked about on air several times about how I make my homemade vanilla extract, and I'm making it now for a very specific reason. The timing's important because it takes about 3 to 6 months to make the extract, and so if you do it now, you'll have it just in time for holiday baking. Perfect. And there's a lot of misconceptions with vanilla extract. I brought 2 different types of liquor here. One is bourbon and one is vodka. Sometimes you'll hear about bourbon vanilla, and it really is not made with bourbon, although some people are doing that now because of the flavor, but it actually means that the vanilla beans come from the islands of Madagascar called the Bourbon Islands. And so if you see bourbon vanilla extract, if it's real vanilla extract, it is not actually made with bourbon.
Okay.
But we do use vodka. And that's because the compounds in the vanilla beans are water soluble. And if you use an alcohol, it also adds a preservative. And so that's what makes vanilla extract. So should we make some?
Let's go for it.
Okay, so all you need is a mason jar, some vodka, and some vanilla beans. And these vanilla beans, I actually you can cut them with a cutting board, or you can just take some scissors and snip them into 1-inch pieces. And what that's gonna do is have more of the surface area released rather than just putting the whole vanilla bean in. Do you see how these are brittle?
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that snap.
Okay, so if you can buy different grades of vanilla beans. These are grade B. The grade A ones are soft and flexible, and they're really good and kind of chefy to use. If you see them on the Food Network, they'll usually use the higher end ones, but these are less expensive. Vanilla beans in general are very expensive right now, and so using the less expensive ones for vanilla extract works great because you're going to hydrate them. So I have 3 vanilla beans in here, and I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of vodka, and it does not have to be a high-end vodka. The cheap stuff works just great for this. And what you're gonna do is just put in your 3/4 of a cup of vodka, put a tight-fitting lid, that's why I like mason jars, and leave it in your cabinet for about 3 months. Once or twice a week, you can go and shake it, and as time goes, it will become dark like this. And it will start taking on all of the organic compounds, the flavors of the vanilla will start being infused in the vodka. Now, over here, what I have is when you drain it off and strain it, you will be left with all of these vanilla beans, and you can actually use these too. Again, vanilla beans are expensive, so we want to keep on using as much as possible. So when I'm making like a pudding or a custard or ice cream base, I'll take out a scoop of these used vanilla beans, let them steep in the warm milk or cream, and then strain them out before I chill it. And so you can continue to use it. I make it in my house a quart at a time, and I always have 1 quart in the cabinet and 1 quart in my spice drawer. So I kind of twice a year I'm making vanilla, so I always have fresh vanilla.
Cool. Yeah, and I imagine, you said it's kind of hard to find vanilla for a good price anyway. So where do you get your beans? I mean, I'd imagine maybe I could go to the spice merchant or something like that, but.
You can find them locally. I tend to find my grade B beans just even on Amazon or online. Again, they're going to be very expensive. It's going to be $15 to $18 for 3 or 4 beans, which is what you need. So like
what you just put in there in that jar. Wow, okay.
But you're getting a lot of high quality vanilla extract. And again, it has that organic compound called vanillin, which is the same thing in the imitation vanilla. Imitation vanilla does have some of the same flavors, but I really prefer to use my homemade vanilla extract.
Sure, and if it's an actual thing that you'll buy from the store, you might pay $10, $12 just for the little bottle, so you're getting a lot more this way.
Yes, so it's much more economical and it's kind of fun.
What a good tip. And speaking of tips, you said on your Facebook group, you've got a big announcement today that involves some more tips from you, the expert. Tell us what you have going on.
Yes, we are starting our 5-day meal planning challenge. It's starting the Tuesday after Labor Day, and it is 5 days of going through my system for meal planning. You can find it at feedyourfamilytonight.com/5-day. Register and you will get a daily email. I'll be doing daily live trainings, and by the end of the week, you will have the system down to get you ready for the fall.
There you
Well,
go.
a
And
lot
you've
of
got
families need
all
right
the
now.
tools right here, too, to help us out, and then a lot more on that link as well. So go check out feedyourfamilytonight.com just in general. But yeah, that 5-day challenge is going on. And then, of course, a lot more information on Facebook as well. Thank you very much, Marie. We appreciate you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.